The evolution of an athlete's fitness journey can often be seen by one essential yet basic item, their gym bag. In the sport I train in, CrossFit, the starting point is no bag at all. I mean, who needs a bag when you walk into a community fitness gym full of bright, shiny toys? But then it begins, usually with a jump rope. Next thing you know, you're schlepping a rope, a belt, and some tape, plus that water bottle. The bag simplifies our life, or does it? All those little compartments and pockets in your bag are like sirens calling out, fill me, buy more stuff and put it in here. Before long, you are a portable gym. You're not in a gym, you are a gym. You then pass through the phase where you've got every gadget plus extras to share. Now you got knee sleeves, you got wrist wraps, you got headbands, you got the Theragun, some lifting shoes, mobility tools. Someone stop the madness. Then one day, an epiphany. You realize you don't need all this stuff. You think back to the beginning when it was you and a rope and maybe some tape. And the evolution of the gym bag is like the evolution of life. We learn that we are most fulfilled with minimal equipment. This is how I want you to approach the spiritual exercise of simplicity. Simplicity is letting go of unnecessary complexities and distractions in order to deepen your connection to God. It is the art of returning to the simple life, learning to rest in the Lord and find joy there. Simplicity gives you the freedom to live in the here and the now. In physical fitness training, sometimes equipment is unnecessary. Other times, it's just downright distracting. I mean, walk into any large commercial gym and you'll see. Planet Fitness, for example, right, offers its members over 20 different machines, and that's just machines. I mean, next time you're there, be sure to get a few sets on the angled leg curl machine, you know what I mean? Now, do I think you can get a quality workout in a gym like that? For sure, but you've got to navigate a lot of stuff, and you must know what you're doing. And you also need to realize gyms like that, perhaps without meaning to, feed the mindset that new is better. You see, when the latest machine hits the floor, so does the post on social media. And the trigger in your brain telling you to go try it simply because it's new develops the unhealthy habit of always wanting the latest and greatest. And as Morgan Wallen said, I don't think Jesus done it that way. See, the gym is really an illustration of life, and simplicity is the process of letting go and letting God. So the first step is, well, simple. You need to identify the things in your life that are unnecessary or distracting. Now, to do that, you'll need a clear set of priorities, right? Once you've identified your priorities, you then begin the process of removal. For some people, it's activities. Man, I know parents who master plan their lives around their children. From dance to horseback riding to sports to hobbies, life becomes a complicated and convoluted mess. Well, it's time to simplify. For others, it's possessions. A 2023 GMC Yukon Denali SUV is great, by the way, great. But it also starts at over $80,000. Just because you can afford it doesn't mean you can afford it. Like it or not, vehicles are status symbols, and the display of wealth through possessions is death by 1,000 cuts. And wealthy parents feed this unhealthy habit to their kids, and the cycle continues. I know this is the culture we live in. I'm just asking you to honestly ask yourself, is blank necessary? And does it deepen my connection to God? If not, it's time to simplify. Full confession, I own a gym bag and it has everything in it that I told you about earlier. All that stuff is in my bag, but not for long. I'm going to dump that bag out and ask myself if I really need it. If not, I'm going to give it away. My challenge is to do that with your life. Engage in the spiritual exercise of simplicity and return to resting in God. The secret to a great life is to live it with minimal equipment.